Baphomet here, and the next band up is a band from Belgium called Predatoria. They have they're a death metal band, and they have a 7-track EP out right now called Unmarked Graves Tell No Tales. Now before I get to the music though, I just want to talk about the concept and the lyrics here, which I found really fascinating about hard-hitting war stories from a different perspective. I find a lot of good research went into these just from reading the lyrics here, and I also want to show you this art here as well. I find the intro track really sums up the cover art here nicely. Then kicks into the opening track, the first full one, Lone Survivor. Now this has a classic death metal feel to it. And I really like the midway point where the tempo changes and you really get to feel some intensity and power. Just gives the song a nice boost and showcases Predatoria's toughness, solid musicianship. There's also some great leads in this track. Lone Survivor I think is a really good one to open up with. Next track I want to mention is Shot on Sight. Now this is another hard-hitting war story about the Malmedy massacre. Now I find musically this just goes hand in hand with the story, with solid aggressive rhythms, some slick transitions from riff to riff that are accompanied by some wicked drum work, some solid death metal vocals that you can really feel the intensity from being sung about the lyrics. Just overall musically it's an intense track with an intense story. I think they just kind of blend perfectly together, and I think Predatoria does a fantastic job telling this story with Shot on Sight. Next song I want to mention is probably my favorite track off the EP, Blooming and Falling. Now this opens up with an awesome guitar lead. Again, there's some nice transitions from the guitar leads to some solid death metal rhythms that are just super heavy. By the way, the guitar leads, I may add, are just brilliant. The first time I heard them, I love them. I love them still. Just a great job from the guitarist on Blooming and Falling. A few other things I want to mention though are the drums. I really enjoy the drum tempo and the drum work in this track. I feel that gives a solid energy to certain parts. Just great transitions from here to there by the drums. I also like the solid death metal vocals, which I think harness some really solid emotions in this track about the concept and the lyrics being sung. Just a fantastic job by the vocalist on Blooming and Falling. Just overall, I find this to be a nice technical track, and that's why it's my favorite track off the EP. Now if you're a fan of 6 Feet Under or Carcass, I think you'll really like Predatoria. I like those two bands and I really enjoy Predatoria, so I think if you're a fan of those two, give Predatoria a listen to. I'll have plenty of links below for you to check out Predatoria's work, merch, etc. A few other things I want to mention though is there are some songs in the works for a new album. I also want to mention the artwork and how much I enjoy the artwork, the lyrics, the concepts, the t-shirt. Hopefully you guys can see this okay, and the stickers. I think Predatoria did a fantastic job on all these things, and I cannot thank them enough for sending me these things. They've sent them to me and I cannot thank them enough, and how much I appreciate it can never be rewarded, I don't think. I just go ahead and check out Predatoria, guys. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel, comment, like, all that good stuff as usual. And until next time, happy listening.